Have you ever felt as if the world is spinning too fast and you just need a moment to catch your breath? It's a feeling all too familiar in our modern, fast-paced life. We're constantly on the move, always chasing something, a deadline, a goal, a dream. But in this endless hustle, we often forget to pause, to breathe, to just be. Everyone needs that sanctuary of serenity amidst the chaos, a place to unwind and find peace. Imagine yourself in a place where tranquility is the norm and stress is a distant memory. Meet Jane, a software engineer from New York who found herself on the brink of burnout. Jane was a classic urbanite, constantly on the move, her life a whirlwind of meetings, deadlines, and late-night coding sessions. She thrived on the hustle, but over time, the relentless pace began to take its toll. Sleepless nights blurred into caffeine-fueled days, and her once vibrant spirit was gradually replaced with a dull, persistent exhaustion. One evening, while scrolling aimlessly through her social media feeds, she stumbled upon a post about a yoga retreat in Rishikesh, India. The idea seemed ludicrous at first. She had barely left her city in years, let alone traveled halfway across the world. Besides, she wasn't even a fan of yoga, having tried a couple of classes and deeming them too slow for her fast-paced lifestyle. But there was something about the idea of Rishikesh that nagged at her. Nestled in the foothills of the Himalayas, it was known as the yoga capital of the world. The post spoke of serene ashrams, morning meditations by the river Ganges, and a chance to disconnect from the chaos of the world. The more she read about it, the more she found herself drawn to the idea. It was as if a part of her, long buried under lines of code and project timelines, was yearning for something different. She began to imagine what it would be like to wake up to the sound of temple bells instead of alarm clocks, to replace her daily coffee with a cup of herbal tea, to trade her laptop for a yoga mat. She pondered the idea for weeks. It was a huge leap, a stark departure from everything she knew. There were 1,000 reasons to say no, and just one to say yes, the faint but unshakable feeling that this was something she needed to do. And so, with a mix of apprehension and excitement, Jane embarked on her journey to Rishikesh. As Jane stepped off the plane in India, she was greeted not just by the warm sun, but by the promise of a new beginning. She had arrived in Rishikesh, a city nestled in the foothills of the Himalayas, known for its spiritual energy and serene environment. There, she was to embark on a transformative journey at a yoga retreat. Each day was a new adventure for Jane. Her mornings began with a gentle yoga practice as the sun rose over the mountains, bathing the landscape in a soft golden light. These sessions were not just about physical fitness, but also about connecting with her inner self, her breath, her energy. The graceful, flowing movements of yoga became a dance of self-love and self-discovery, a dance that was both physically challenging and spiritually uplifting. After her morning yoga practice, Jane would join the others for a breakfast of fresh fruits, whole grains, and herbal teas. The food was simple, nourishing, and prepared with love. It was a stark contrast from the processed food she was used to back home. Here, every meal was a celebration of nature's bounty and a testament to the healing power of food. Afternoons were spent in meditation, a practice that helped Jane clear her mind, manage her stress, and develop a deeper sense of self-awareness. Here in the silence of the meditation hall, surrounded by the lush greenery of the Himalayas, Jane found a peace she had never known before. But the yoga retreat was not just about yoga and meditation, it was also about community. Jane found herself surrounded by a group of like-minded individuals, all on their own unique journeys of self-discovery. Their shared experiences fostered a sense of camaraderie and mutual support that Jane had never experienced before. By the end of the retreat, Jane was not the same person who had stepped off the plane in India. She had discovered a new way of life, a new way of being, a new beginning, and she was ready to take this newfound wisdom and serenity back home, back to her everyday life. So, what is it about yoga retreats in Rishikesh that makes them so transformative? Well, Rishikesh isn't called the yoga capital of the world for nothing. This sacred city, nestled in the serene lap of the Himalayas, has been the spiritual sanctuary for sages and yogis for centuries. Here, the ancient wisdom of yoga is not just practiced, it's lived. As you step onto the banks of the holy river Ganges, you're stepping into a place where spirituality is the rhythm of life. The air carries whispers of age-old mantras, the mountains stand as silent meditators, and the river flows with an energy that washes away the noise of the outside world. It's a place that invites you to pause, breathe, and reconnect with your inner self. Then there are the yoga teachers, or gurus, as they are often called. These are individuals who have dedicated their lives to the path of yoga. They not only teach you the physical postures, but also guide you on a journey within, helping you cultivate mindfulness and inner peace. The benefits of attending a yoga retreat in Rishikesh are manifold. It's not just about flexing your body, it's about flexing your mind and spirit. It's about stress reduction, improved physical health, and a heightened sense of mindfulness. It's not just about learning yoga poses, it's about embarking on a journey of self-discovery and personal transformation. Jane's story could be your story. Each of us carries a different set of worries, a unique bundle of stress. But the beauty of yoga retreats in Rishikesh is that they cater to everyone, regardless of their yoga experience. Picture this: you, amidst the majestic Himalayas, unburdening yourself of daily stresses, learning to breathe anew. It's not just about perfecting your downward dog or mastering the warrior pose. It's about finding a deeper connection with your inner self, about learning to navigate life with a sense of calm and balance. Whether you've been practicing yoga for years, or you've never stepped on a yoga mat in your life, there's a place for you in Rishikesh. There's a journey of transformation awaiting you, one that begins with a single step. So, are you ready to step off the plane into your own journey of transformation?